What's up, good people? It's your boy Laws, OSS 980, other side of sports. We in the building. It's me, I'm solo dolo, but we gonna get the show on the road. Aaron in the trenches. He in the trenches. Uh got some stuff to talk about today. We gonna really try to dissect this Terry McLaurin situation because it's starting to really kind of bother me because people I've heard a lot of talk, people on the radio, they just talking about Terry McLaurin and should they pay him and you know, is he worth the money? Is he worth the bread? Do you want to give him 30 plus million? And he's not happy with the team talking about and stuff like that. Look, now that I think about it more and more, so this is the thing. I looked at the roster and I'm just saying, bro. You cannot put Debo is not a true number one receiver. He's not really a receiver. He's a gadget guy who knows how to play receiver, but that's not his strong suit, bro. I'm telling you, his hands is not as good as people will want his hands to be. Like on Madden, his hands probably like an 80, 82. Meaning he gonna catch a lot of footballs he gonna catch, but he gonna drop some joints too. Terry McLaurin is he's your number one. He showed you he can be the number one. He got the best hands on the team at the wide receiver position. Probably runs the crispiest routes from the wide receiver position. I mean, he's your clear best wide receiver on the roster. You cannot go into the year without him. So, I mean, I get you might have to pay a little bit extra to keep him on the roster and make him happy. And maybe he's like flexing that as a leverage point to get more bread out of the team. I mean, granted, I know from a logistics and financial standpoint, it doesn't probably make the most sense to give him at it, given his age, where his career is and stuff like that. But if you gonna reward anybody, dog, this is the dude who works hard, puts in the work, does everything, keep his body right, plays the full season. You know what I'm saying? Put it all on the line. He's a good locker room guy, sets the tone, help the young guys get up to speed. Like the fans love him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not somebody you can just replace that easily. The Bama Joe Theismann compared him to Jerry Rice, dog. Like he said, he like Jerry Rice. So you talking about someone who's earned the goodwill of the entire Commanders fan base. You cannot not pay him, dog. Like 35 is too much, but like and granted, I'm sure that his agent, the people that he got on his team, like if they doing their job, if I'm Terry McLaurin's agent, yeah, we going 36. What Jamar Chase get? We right under that. If he got 36, we talking 35 then. Like that's the start number. Like and the reason I'm doing it is because you have the leverage. You cannot let him walk. I mean, you could trade him away, but the fan base, I just personally, I don't think that. And granted, I know that in the previous years, you know, when it came down to the people versus the team, like sometimes people side with the players, sometimes they side with the team. I think we're at a different space now because if Dan Snyder was here, everybody would be with Terry, like pay the man, boo, boo, boo. But I think that the new regime has earned some equity of trust in just how they've been negotiating and making moves and stuff like this. And this is really, I mean, for AP, Adam Peters, like this, uh, aside from who he drafts, who he's brought on the team and stuff like that, this is a major free agent situation that, depending on how this pans out, will tell us a lot about Adam Peters and his philosophy and really where winning is on his list of priorities because you can have success without Terry McLaurin. I think that Jaden, gives you the ability to kind of do a lot. But like in this league, you need star players, bro. Like, I mean, you need star players. They help your team be successful. And so I just think that it's too risky to start training camp with Terry McLaurin like disgruntled and not on the roster, or you somehow end up trading him away and you're not gonna get the same value back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you trade him away to get what? You know, I just think from the team, people looking at the situation and like, oh, when it's my turn to get paid, like this is how they gonna do me. This dude is the consummate pro. Like he does everything right. You know what I'm saying? So from engagement with the fans to leadership in the locker room, like everything right, dog. If you had to create a player and you wanted to give him all the attributes, Terry McLaurin's it. This Batman don't give you no fuck. Like he's been here with trash ball quarterbacks and trash ball regime, and you didn't hear nothing negative about this man. Like nothing negative. So at this point, like to me, it's a no-brainer, bro. The only way you could get away with not paying Terry is if you do something that just out of left field that we didn't see. You know, let's say you get Smith and Jigba, or somebody like that, a young, prosperous player like back that you like. What we got him? Like, I mean, which in my mind is like it's not happening. You know what I'm saying? So I just it would have to be somebody with extreme upside that I think you could sell if they were younger or I yeah, bro. I just think it's a small, minute amount of situations you could drum up that I think the fans would be like, okay, all right, that's okay, okay, I'll take that, okay, I'll take that. But it's not many, bro. It's not many. I mean, I would have to work hard to come up with a scenario where I'm letting Terry McLaurin walk to bring in somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't. And even if you want to just try me on a contract and just try to make him play, like to me, with the goodwill that this team has earned throughout the whole Dan Snyder era, where it's just been terrible, to throw it all out the window for 2-3 million for a guy who's done more than enough, like like to me, he got to be a Washington Commander for life, bro. He one of them type. He one of them ones where you gotta make it happen, bro. Where he going into the ring of fame with the team and all of that, dog. 17-year career with the Washington Command. Like whatever you gotta do to keep him on the team and make sure that he's happy. Like, I don't know, dog. Sometimes it don't even gotta be in the contract itself. Like incentivize it somewhere else, dog. Do some backdoor deal where he get like stake in the team. So like I mean, of course you can't publicize that, but make the man happy, bro. That's all I'm trying to say. This dude works. He put in the grind. He did his part. Go ahead, reward the man, dog. Pay him right, and keep it moving. And let's start the Super Bowl run, bro. That's what they gotta do. That's what they gotta do. And the longer this kind of drags on, the more concerning it is to me. You got about one more week. Nah, you got about 2 weeks left to get a deal done before the start of training camp. 2 weeks. You gotta figure it out. Got to figure it out, though. And I know his agent probably playing hardball because he won his 3% or whatever, right? So he's trying to make him the highest paid or whatever, whatever. And I know the 30 is probably not going to get it done because, word on the street, they're asking for more than that. So I just, I just don't know. I just don't know about this one, man. I just think this is a fight you really don't want to fight, though. You really don't want to fight this fight. So um they gotta do something, bro. They gotta do something to get him on the squad. I did see this. switching gears, bringing this on the show, we can talk about it. 2025 NFL quarterback tiers based on expected performance in 2025. Now, let's dive into all 38 QBs one by one. See, this is the thing, though. I don't like this, though. I don't like these tiers because it's like they playing with you, bro. This is a slow news cycle. Get Bama's talking. That's all this is, bro. The fact that you don't have Pat Mahomes on the first tier with the 5-star at the superstar joint is problematic, bro. That's already problematic. The Batman with the most Super Bowls in the whole picture is not in the first tier. I don't care what his season looked like last year or whatever. Like, bro, he's a top tier QB. The best of the best, he's in that conversation. And so off rip, I'm like, dog, they playing games. They playing games. Cause it need to be Mahomes at the top. I'm okay with Josh Allen. I'm okay with Lamar Jackson. I'm okay with Jalen Hurts. And I'm okay with Jaden Daniels in that top tier. Tier number 2, this is where it gets a little funny. But in the tier 2, Joe Burrow's fine. You can leave him there. Uh, I'm personally, I'm putting Matthew Stafford in that little tier 2. I'm putting him in the tier 2. Um, I'm putting C.J. Stroud in the tier 2, right behind the top tier Bammers. Yeah, and then I mean I think you gotta put Baker Mayfield in that tier 2 right now. If we're talking performance and projections for this upcoming year, like to me that's where I'm looking at from QB's position. You got Baker, you got Burrow, Stroud, Stafford, and you might get though this one is like kind of 50-50, but he could go either or. You might can put my man out of Detroit up there. You might can throw Jared Goff in there. But I don't know. So he might be in that third tier. So third tier, Kyler, that's okay. Dak's okay. Uh, you know, I mean, let's be honest, people. Dak is like Kirk Cousins, bro. 2.0. He the black Kirk Cousins. So to me, that's like that B tier. Like everybody in the B tier, then you throw Dak in the joint. I mean, when Dak's healthy, Dak is he can cook, but he throws up duds too. Um, but if we throwing projections out there, I mean, I'm okay with him in that third tier. I'm okay with him in the third tier. The fourth tier, that's Tua. That's Trevor Lawrence. That's what's my man from the Chargers. The Chargers yeah. That's who we got? Herbert. That's Herbert. That's Geno I put in there. Jordan Love I put in that space. Um I'm not ready to put Caleb Williams there yet. I'm not ready to put him there. I'm not ready to put like yeah. I might even throw Aaron Rodgers in that fourth spot. Uh um yeah. Yeah, that yeah, yeah, that's about it there. Then you might could throw Sam Darnold in that fourth rung. Um Then everybody else after that, though, it don't even matter, bro. Like you don't even need to. There's nobody else outside of that tier that's worthy of like try to rank them because they can fall wherever, dog. Like the fact that they got Shador on here in the F tier, like come on, people, stop it. Come on, man, stop it. Like, why you even like? He don't need to be in that drink, that tier. Uh, I'm okay with the young guys, the young quarterbacks, the Bryce Youngs, and the young quarterbacks like in that C tier, whatever. I mean, that's fine. But the main major, like, I don't you can't put Justin Fields in that top tier, the third run. Like, no, Matt Jones. What's his name from from New England? The bust. Drake May. You cannot put Drake May like in that third tier. Like, no. Drake May is in the C tier with all the young Bama's who didn't do nothing. Um, like, it's disrespectful to Geno, have him in D, have him, you know what I'm saying, have Aaron Rodgers in D. Like, no, dog, you can't disrespect. They at least be in the C tier or the B tier, but you can't have these young quarterbacks over top of them. And like, so this drink is it's just clickbait. That's all that is. That's all that is. This is just clickbait. That's just clickbait. Yeah. So aside from that, I mean, ain't no, we this is slow news cycles, man. It's slow news cycle. Um, yeah, trying to find Bronny playing the summer league. Like, no, I don't. Please tell me when this Bronny James experiment is going to end, bro. The Bama's not good, bro. I know everybody want him to be good, and but he's just not good, bro. He's just not good. And I don't know how long it's going to take for people to recognize that or realize that he's just not cut out for the NFL. It's not the same as Shador Sanders. Like, I mean, Shador Sanders, he's a cooker. Bronny James, he's just not it, bro. I mean, I know they doing it for LeBron, keep him happy, but it's just not it, though. It's just not it. Um, yeah, so we're gonna see what happens with that, though. We're gonna see what happens with that. Um, yeah, I'm trying to figure out what y'all want to talk about, dog. There's not a lot. Who's on the hot seat this upcoming year? Who's on the hot seat? What quarterback's on the hot seat? Is Dak Prescott on the hot seat? Is he on the hot seat yet? Jordan Love, is he on the hot seat? I'm just trying to find out who's on the hot seat this year. Who is on the hot seat? Is it Anthony Richardson, or did he lose his job to Daniel Jones? Who's on the hot seat right now? Is Caleb Williams on the hot seat? He get more time. Is he getting more time? Is Drake May on the hot seat, or he getting more time? Is he getting more time? What Jaden Daniels going to do this year? Is he going to regress? People think he's going to regress. I actually don't think. I think the opposite. I think he's going to have a phenomenal season. I think he's going to have a phenomenal year. I think he once again will be in the conversation for MVP voting. Um, I haven't done my futures yet to what I'm predicting for the future for this season and who gonna win MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, or all of the above. That's coming. We going. We've been already in talks about the Lock Factory coming back week 1 through 6. I'm sorry, 1 through 9. We're gonna do Lock Factory 1 through 9, weeks 1 through 9. Help y'all cash in. We did last year. The thing is, we were like through 9 weeks last year. I think we were like the games we picked. We were like 32-2 for the 9 weeks, bro. If you don't, I'm gonna have the Bama's do testimonials. My man, shout out my man. He got a bike. He bought him a bicycle with the bread with the winnings. I'm telling you, bro, we do this. So We're gonna have the Lock Factory back. We're gonna bring that joint back. Tune in, lock in with us. Weeks 1 through 9, we're gonna hook you. But honestly, it was not sustainable, dog. That's why we had to stop after week 9 because we was hitting at such a high rate that I was like, dog, this joint. I'm talking to Aaron. I'm like, bro, this is not sustainable. We cannot keep hitting like this. He's like, bro, I mean, why can't I'm like, bro, nah. It gotta all good things must come to an end. So we just we pulled the plug early so that we wouldn't let the people down, dog. If you stuck with us weeks 1 through 9, you caked up, bro. You caked up. That's just it. So we gonna bring it back. Training camp on the way. Another 2 weeks, we training camp will be here. We be locked in for the training camp. Um, yeah. So we coming. We getting close. We get close. We're gonna have next week. We're gonna be live on the air. That's why I had the number up on the drink. But we're gonna be live on the air next week. We're gonna be recording. If you want to chime in, you can chime in and rock with us. Give your input. We're gonna have questions for the people to discuss, and we're gonna get into that stuff next week. Uh, yeah, man. I ain't really much else going on. I'm not gonna come on here and talk politics today. This joint crazy. We're gonna leave that alone. Not trying to mess up your week. Uh, yeah, I ain't even gonna get into it, bro. It's a lot of wild stuff happening right now. A lot of wild stuff happening right now. Wizards did make a trade. They traded Olenek to the Spurs, and they got I think Blake Wesley and another guy that they brought in, which is okay. I don't have no problem with it. My problem with the Wizards is that they don't really have no plan, and now it seems like the plan is just to rack up young talent, and just try to like throw darts at the dartboard and see which one hits. Summer League for Wizards Summer League. That joint, I think they play their first game next week. It's either Saturday, maybe Saturday. They play their first game. I think it's the 11th. Yeah. So we'll see what the young talent look like. I'm trying not to be too harsh, but if Bama's can't score, I don't like. I don't want to see him, bro. Like if you can't score, you shouldn't be in the NBA, in my opinion. That's my philosophy. So we'll see what they're looking like with all these new pieces. And then we'll make an assessment on what the team should be. I personally think like if you're trying to tell me that these you new this this new invigoration of the youth class into the team, like I don't really like what's the litmus test to see if they actually getting better. To me, is wins and losses. So last year they won 18 games. I feel like they got to double that. They got to get 36 games, and we talking people. I would not say a negative thing. They get guard that joint, win 36 games. I won't say nothing negative, right? I won't say nothing negative because I feel like you doubled your win total. To me, that's progress. We going in the right direction. But if you regress or you only get 20 wins or 22 wins, like dog, to me, that's not progression. That's not progression. 18 to 22, unfortunately, from a basketball standpoint, is not progression. And this whole let's just tank so we can get players and boo, that philosophy is dead. It don't work. And to me, it's a antiquated thought process of how to run a basketball team, bro. And we see other teams, EJ Edgecombe, that Bama look like he could do it. Like you can find players that can do it. So I'm tired of the excuses and all the, oh yeah, you gotta give him a chance, blah, blah. A chance for what? 22 games, 20 games, 18? No, bro. I need to see real progress. Bama's gotta be cooking every night, not just sometimes and have be playing hard this game and not this. Like, no, every night I need to see Bam. They need to get rid of Keefe. He a scrub, terrible coach. Um, and to me, Will Dawkins on a hot seat. If it don't turn around this year and I don't see real progression, then he on my hot. He get him out of here, bro. Because it's just more of the same. So if you want to say they progressing, I need to see better results. Better results. So the East is wide open. So there's no excuses, bro. No excuses. Uh yeah. So follow us at OSS 980 Other Side of Sports. Uh Shout out to Wes Buffy. Shout out to Lance J. Shout out to Sports Talk Tasha. Shout out my man Charles, man. He if you get a chance, go on YouTube, check out this Why Therapy and Marriage Are Failing Men and What Actually Works. That's the title of the YouTube drink. But my man Charles, my man Myron on that drink, giving a master class on just how to be better men, dog. And you know what I'm saying? I know my demographic of people who watch my show, like it's mostly, young, middle-aged men watch this drink. But yes, you need tools, bro. You need tools in this life to just be better men. And that drink had some, it was hitting some real topics in the drink. So go ahead, check that joint out. Why Therapy and Marriage Are Failing Men. And you can go ahead and subscribe to the Your Content Day while you at it. Once you get to the video, go ahead and subscribe to the joint. Um, yeah, you'll enjoy that. Uh, yeah, follow us at OSS 980 Other Side of Sports. It's your boy Law signing out. Peace.